Kitakubu.
Hey everyone, KitaSean here, so welcome back to another Fate Grand Order video. So I know I released a video not too long ago talking about the Fate New Year's Eve TV program special where all the news was announced, and it was amazing, it was crazy, so much stuff came out of that, and one of those news was of course the guaranteed gacha, which you see in front of you. Now, I know this is probably a little late for those who already rolled it, but I wanted to release this video as soon as I can for those who haven't rolled it yet, because I know you guys are kind of debating on which banner to roll. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys which banners are worth your 15 paid Saint Quartz. So let's go ahead and talk about them. So the guaranteed gacha is divided into MP types and then the classes. So Saber, Archer, Lancer, Caster, Ryder, Assassin, Berserker, and then the extra class. And then there's the special banners on the bottom there, which we'll talk about in a bit. But let's go ahead and start off with the quick lineup here. So the Saber, Archer, Lancer quick lineup is going to be pretty solid actually if you think about it. Skasaha Lancer, Okutasoji Saber, Okutasoji Alter, swimsuits, then you have say Shonagon, Astolfo Saber. Yeah, this is actually a pretty solid lineup, so if you're looking for a really good DPS, I highly recommend rolling that. And then you have the Ryder, Caster, Assassin, Berserker one. I also think this one is solid. I think the only miss from this banner probably would be Maid Alter, Mysterious Heroine X, and maybe the new Caster. But at the same time, I still think they're pretty solid in their own way. But Kama and Mysterious Heroine X Alter are definitely the star servants for this one. So if you're looking for a DPS servant, I would highly recommend rolling this one for Kama and Mysterious Heroine X Alter. But of course, if you want a caster that is a quick type, then yeah, this one is probably the banner as well. Now next is going to be the extra class banner. This one is actually pretty solid as well. The male servants, Voyager, Dantes, and Dolman, I don't think you can go wrong with any of those guys. Those guys are really good when it comes to being a quick AoE servant. Then you have Jax Demode, you have Karen, Kagekyo, and then Melta Lilith. Melta Lilith I think is really good. Probably the missed servants here are Taida and Karen maybe, but I still think this is a solid gacha to roll if you don't have any of these servants there. Now the arts type is just freaking insane. The Saber, Archer, Lancer banner is just too good not to roll in my opinion. But I mean, there are a bunch of servants in this one, which is probably the only part that sucks. But there are some really good ones. There's Muramasa, Narrow Pride, Jan Archer, Ryoma Lancer, Milsine, Saber Archer, Saber Shiki, Benny Emma. Probably Saber Shiki is the only servant that's a miss in this one, but at the same time not really, because it's a collab servant and it's Shiki, one of the best Type Moon characters ever. But yeah, I think what really hurts in this gacha is that there's just way too many servants in this pool, so it's definitely harder to get the servant that you really want. But I still think this is worth the roll if you're looking for a really good archer, farmer, or a single target. Next is going to be the Ryder, Caster, Assassin, Berserker arts banner. This one is actually interesting. I thought there'd be more, but no. But Da Vinci Ryder there, Shuten Doji, Miyamoto Musashi Berserker, Da Vinci Caster, as well as Murasaki Shikibu. In my opinion, I think Musashi is the only servant that's really worth it. But I mean, Da Vinci is really good too. Shuten is getting up there as well. But definitely the main target would be Musashi in this one. Next is going to be the extra class one. The extra class one is, I think, freaking amazing. You can't go wrong with this one. They're all really good, and I highly recommend rolling this one. This is probably the number one worth rolling one in my opinion. I'm probably gonna roll for this one because I don't have Summer Kama, I don't have Young Guifei, and I don't have Summer Kiara. So, and I don't mind getting more MP levels for Hokusai, Kiara, and Space Ishtar. So, yeah, I think I might roll for that one if anything. Next, let's go to Buster. So because there's just so many Buster servants, they decided to split the servants up a little bit here. Saber, Archer, Lancer, there's 2 of them. There's gonna be Ishtar, Moriarty, Proto Saber, Brynhild, Romulus, Lancer, and Ibuki Doji in one banner. And then the second one is going to be Sigurd, Gilgamesh, Musashi, Urashikigel, and Tama Lancer. I feel like if you're looking for AoE busters like Lancer, Saber, and archers, then yeah, I do recommend rolling the first one because Ibuki Doji and Romulus are just freaking insane. But if you're looking for a really good archer, I mean Ishtar isn't a problem either, but I think Gilgamesh is definitely better. But yeah, I think Buster, it's solid. Next we have the Ryder, Caster, Assassin, Berserker one. Personally for me, if you're gonna roll this, it's definitely gonna be for Koyanskaya for the first banner, and then on the second banner probably Kintoki or Morgan. The other servants, it's like kind of whatevers, but at the same time you can still use them as, you know, DPSs. So it really depends how you feel on that. But yeah, those are probably my 3 targets if I were to roll for those banners. Next one, it's hard to say roll for these. I don't think the second one with Abby, Maonobu, King Protea, BB Summer, and Amakusa is worth it at all. I don't think you should roll that banner at all. Definitely not worth the 15 paid quartz. The top one, it's definitely preference, but I do think Oberon is the only servant there that's worth it. Next is going to be the last 2 banner. I think these last 2 banners are freaking insane. I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. I mean, the first one has Miss Crane, has Van Gogh, Castoria, Rhinus, and Huangdi. That's really good. I mean, of course, you can target Castoria there. I mean, again, Rhinus got a 50% battery. Van Gogh is just freaking insane as a foreigner. And then Miss Crane, you can use her for some fun setups. The other one, Himiko, Tsukasa, Merlin, Sherlock Holmes, and Orion. This one's is insane. Probably Sherlock Holmes is the only miss from this one. But dude, this one, Himiko, Tsukasa, Merlin, and Orion. Woo, that one's a really good one too. That's arguably the best one probably. But I already have all of them, so I'm not rolling for that. And the other one too, I don't have Huangdi, so I don't really care for him either. But I think for me, I'm personally going to go with the extra class because that's just too good to miss out on. But yeah, personally, I think my top 3 is the Arts extra class, and then of course the bottom 2 there. I think that's just too. The both of them on the bottom are just too good to miss out. If I were to throw in a top 5, I'd probably throw in the Saber, Arts, Lancer, Arts banner. I mean, even though again there are a bunch of servants in that banner, I just think all those servants are really good except for Shiki. And if I were to pick the 5th banner, this one's kind of hard, but probably I'd go with the quick extra if anything, because of Dolman, Dantis, and Voyager and Melt is in there, and Jackson Mori is in there too. But yeah, that's basically my opinion. I mean, this year's 2022 guaranteed Gacha New Year's is just way too good, and hopefully they can make more guaranteed gachas like this, like that are really good like this. But yeah, comment down below and tell me which banner you guys are rolling for, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.